If I had a time machine, the first thing I'd do is obviously kill Hitler. Even if Germany's fascism was caused by complex socioeconomic factors, it'd still be worth doing for the bit. Then I'd go even further back in time to the early 20th century and become one of those old-timey bank robbers, when they had names like Pretty Boy Floyd and Babyface Nelson. And I'd make sure that people knew me as Sweet Baby Ray, just to see how it fucked with barbecue sauce history. Seeing discourse about foreign films is really funny when you're not American. I saw a foreign film the other day. Have you heard of Jurassic Park? It's actually sick you get tired of eating the same food over and over again when some animals, they just eat grass all day, mind you. Just another pointless challenge mechanic added in by Big Universe to get you to go to the grocery store. I was literally thinking about this when I gave the rabbits their breakfast, the same dry pellets they get twice a day every day, and they were so hyped for it, as they always are. Why can't I have that? Where are my pellets? Hashtag my pellets. Having audio processing issues is humiliating. Like, yeah, I heard you, and yeah, I was actively listening, but the problem is, I don't know what the fuck you said. I was paying attention, I was listening, but, you see, the problem is, it didn't work. It's cute when people's understanding of Tumblr comes from screenshots of our best posts. They come here and post with a screenshot accent. I understand why subtitles like to denote when music starts playing, and what mood it's trying to convey, because that's useful information if you can't hear the music. But I do find it mildly amusing when the subs say, emotional, moving music plays. Like, okay buddy, I'll be the judge of that. Don't tell me how to feel about your score, I'll be as moved as I want to be. We have protected you from Facebook. Screenshots of hope and joy. Peace and love on the planet Earth. Official joy and whimsy post. I have a banger collection of out-of-context Reddit comments, but very few of them top this one. You went to an active war zone to eat dead bees? I want you to stand proud. We are all real skeletons. Can you believe it? Real skeletons. Not like the skeletons in movies, real ones. Every one of us. Our life is built on miracles. If you think about it, beatbox is a sound made purely with human mouth, so technically there is no evidence that the medieval peasants did not beatbox. I still think it's incredible that they made a movie musical about P.T. Barnum, where the point is like, love and accept yourself no matter who you are or what you look like, heart. When P.T. Barnum IRL was like Exploitation George who lived in a circus and dehumanizes 10,000 people daily. Not sure how they came up with that one. Telling a fabricated story that audiences want to hear rather than anything faithful to actual facts about relevant history is the most authentic experience a P.T. Barnum movie could possibly have been, though. Many pedestrians don't seem to know this, but if you're walking on a road without sidewalks, you're supposed to walk on the side of the road that has you facing oncoming traffic. This is so you can look someone dead in the eye as they hit you, and they'll know you will be haunting them for eternity. We are the daughters of microbes who could survive in an oxygen-rich atmosphere. It's crazy when couples and friends and whatnot refer to themselves as a packaged eel. Like, wow, you two are so close that you're fusing into a long, slimy fuck, and they're putting you in a box. Going outside with wet hair from showering is humiliating, because everyone sees you and thinks stuff like, ew, gross, here comes the wet girl. But going outside with wet hair when it's raining, unambiguous boon, because now everyone is thinking stuff like, wow, she's so topical, and her hair is a scathing critique of the times we live in. Hey Baba, how's it going? Joints is pain. When you're being mean to me, this is literally who you're being mean to. Image of me perched atop a throne of human skulls on a cliff above the ocean. Howling wind and shrieking seagulls, and the dream goes on forever. One single static frame. Non-human characters with binary human genders because the writers just defaulted to it with no further thought. Boring. Non-human characters with no gender or their own distinct gender system that cannot compare to humans. Pretty good, pretty good. Non-human characters with binary human genders but in a distinctly transgender or otherkin way that implies this creature saw the concept of girl and had a deep earth-shaking revelation about herself. Now we're cooking. Is there a name for the thing where people find out that a cute animal is still an animal that kills and fucks and does things that would be bad for humans to do to each other? So they start going, did you know that ducks are evil? Did you know that dolphins will never see the light of God? Did you know that your cat is morally bankrupt? Your parents getting remarried when you're an adult is really funny because it's like, yeah, I guess I have a stepdad, but I don't see him as a parent. No, not in an angsty, you're not my real dad way. I just mean, I've talked to the guy like twice. I didn't recognize him on the street the other day. That's just some guy. He happens to be married to my mom, but like otherwise, that's just some guy. How do people hate watch things? I can barely find the time to read and watch all the things I actively want to. How the f are you putting time aside to watch an entire season of dog telly that's just gonna make you mad?